guys, I'm Whittaker. Thanks for joining me today on the 14th hole here on the iconic Trump Aberdeen. This is just an amazing hole. It's a par 4, 445 off an elevated tee, and we're going to help you find the fairway. So rather than just standing there off an elevated tee like you normally would do and think, right, okay, I can really bomb a tee shot out here and get maximum distance out of it, the wind's pretty much coming quite heavily off the sea and the beach on the right hand side. So I know that I need to try and find this fairway. Dunes up the left, and that's not where I want to be positioning my ball. So normally on elevated tee, what we tend to do is use your normal tee height, okay, which would be somewhere near here, and what we'd see is ball quite a bit more above the face. What we're going to be trying to do is tee the ball down a little bit lower, so there's not much of the ball sat above the equator of the club. Now this does one thing for us that's absolutely perfect. It really helps me to stay in my posture in the downswing this way, which means I stay on top of the ball. I'm less likely to try and come up and out the shot and really fire it and hit it as hard as I can. So that's something that's really going to help me. What else I'm going to do is I'm not going to try and change my tempo and think I'm going to hit it a little bit slower, because if I've got a good round going around the 14th, you're probably starting to, if you've got a bit of a round going, you might get a little bit of nerves and things like this. Play with those nerves. The best players in the world are amazing at playing with their nerves and keeping their tempo going. But what they do, which I see so many club level golfers not doing, is they play with their natural shot shape. So for me, this is a tiny little draw off this tee shot. I'm not going to play against it. I'm going to play with it and make sure I stay in my posture. What else I'm going to look at is looking at my target and where I'm aiming. Obviously, it's a tight fairway, framed by the dunes, feels even smaller than it actually is than when I'm down there. It probably measures 35 yards, but the wind heavily off the right, and the perception puts it in your mind that this is a difficult one. So what we want to do is pick out a very, very specific small target. So what I'm looking at is, we've got a strip down the middle of the fairway where it's cut into two colours. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to aim to the right of it, okay, and I'm tracing a line back with my eyes here with the club, and I've picked out an area in front of the ball here, which is a tiny little speck of discoloured grass. I'm going to try and hit it straight over that, okay? So I'm going to have that bit in my mind now. I'm going to really focus at staying over that and try and make the normal golf swing that I would ordinarily make. So I picked out that intermediate target. Obviously going to be hopefully hitting this little draw with the wind, staying in posture, okay? Don't try and hit this any different than you normally would do. Focus at staying in posture and then go for it. So pretty nice and solid down there. Perfect. That's just down the left side of the fairway. Quite a nice low penetrating tee shot. It's exactly what this hole called for, okay? So what I did is I didn't worry about trying to hit it hard. It's not a hole that's for that. This is just about finding that fairway, which we managed to achieve on this occasion. So what I would say, guys, is hopefully you've learned something from this video and it helps you on your journey to better golf.